Hello lovelies! Welcome back to my channel. You can already hear probably by my voice that it's not fully recovered. I had a very intense week and because of that what happens, I just lose my voice. So it's still recovering. So this video won't be long either. Well, I always say that and eventually it's like super long. Why? I don't know. But yeah, so I'll be taking it like a tad slower so my voice has some recovery time. But yeah, for the people that don't know me, my name is Joyeuse and this is my channel called Journey to Success. If you want to know what success means to me, I'll make sure that the video is also like here somewhere on the screen so you can look back at it. But today I want to talk to you about something everybody deals with, literally everybody. You cannot go around it, unfortunately, and it's time. You already saw it in the title. It has to do with not having enough time. You probably have said that phrase a lot of times and you probably have heard a lot of times. Yeah, I don't have time to do this. Or for example, something I've said a lot that has to do with time as well is I am too old to do that, or I'm too young to do that, or I should have already achieved this and that by this age. And time is really something I had to eventually like be at peace with, because I'm now 26. I have to say when I was 18 or 17, 16, I did see my life differently. I thought I would actually be married by now, maybe a kid on the way, but like in this year or next year I would be like a mom. That was like my vision. Well, not per se vision. That's what I've noticed, is it was not per se my vision. It was the vision that society put on me. It's the vision that my parents also put on me, but mostly society. Like, this is how it goes. You know, you go to school and then after that you go to you graduate from university or whatever, and then you go to work and you're probably with someone. Most of the times when you're in college you meet someone and that's the person you're with, and then you get married, you get kids, blah blah blah. I had to come at peace with that because I did everything later than I wanted to. So I started acting school when I was 16, super young, and then I finished it when I was 20, and then it was like, okay, but I still want to learn more. And that's when it hit me like, oh my god, okay, when I'm not gonna go to a school, I'm gonna probably be the oldest, because I did my second school. I was 21 when I did that, and I was in a class full of people that were just turned 18, and I felt like I was old. Saying that back, I'm like, oh my god, I was still young. Literally, I was still young. It really doesn't matter. It's such a thing that is programmed in our head nowadays, because you see so many people that are already succeeding. YouTube videos of people who are saying like, how I made my first 100k when I was 17, how I made my first million, or how I did this, how I did that by like really low ages. And then it's like, you guys, you still have time to do certain things even though you're older. If you look at big people like Tony Robbins, Oprah Winfrey, J-Lo, those are people that actually succeeded when they were older. J-Lo is now in the 50s. Like, she became really big when she was more so late in her 20s. You still have time. If you feel like you don't have enough time, you definitely do have enough time. And mind you, a person can live till the age of 80 or 100. So what are we talking about? You got enough time. And if you feel like you don't have enough time because of the certain way that you're living right now, then what I would suggest is look into your time management. Because how do you spend your time? We have like 24 hours in a day. Well, the healthiest amount of hours to sleep is between 7 and 8. Well, then you have 16 hours left. Let's say you also work, that's 8 hours. You already have like 16 hours that you've used. You still have 8 other hours. What are you doing with that? What are the things that are important to you that you're putting in those 8 hours? Are you making sure that you eat healthy? Are you working on that project you've been saying you want to work on? Starting with time management means also that you won't be procrastinating as much. And procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. I don't know if you saw that video. I will look into it if you have a problem with procrastination, because it's basically self-sabotage, but that is in another video. Make sure you know how you spend your time. Maybe just track it for a day. You just track everything that you're doing. Okay, I've slept for 8 hours. I went to work for 8 hours. Even calculate like how much time you have between traveling from here to your work and back. Because if it's so that you're traveling for an hour, let's say you're going with a train, there's so many things. There are so many things that you can do within that hour. If you, for example, bring your laptop or bring that book if you want to read every day, or you know, there are so many things that you can do, but you just have to know how much time you need for that and how to manage it. Because 9 out of 10 times you do have the time. For example, if you feel like you are very busy and you tend to say a lot of times to your friends like, hey, I cannot make it because I'm very busy, look into what you're actually busy with. Because is it so that you do your project, but then next to that you're also spending like 2 or 3 hours on Netflix or,
watching Love Island?
Like what are you spending your time on? Because you do have enough time. It takes like 10,000 hours to learn a skill. 10,000 hours, that is about 4 years. If you feel like you don't have enough time, first of all, just sit with yourself in what you think you don't have enough time with and why you feel that you already have to achieve this certain kind of thing right now. I'm 26. I wished I had done some things earlier, but I didn't know how to do that back in the days earlier because I was just too young. I still had parents that were deciding for me because I was underage. So you have all of those things that also play a role. That it's like you cannot get mad at yourself if you're taking a D route. Take that D route. You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna still end up at the same destination, and actually it's not even about the destination, it's about the journey. But still, if you want to get to the destination, there are so many ways to get there, and just know that divine timing really does exist, because you won't get handed stuff by the universe if you're just not ready for it. You won't get it. So first, make sure that you know how to manage your time. Second, know why you want to get that certain thing so fast, or why that age. Because are you competing with someone unconsciously, or is it truly so that you think it will benefit you in a certain way, and in what kind of way? Because if you're just doing it because everybody's doing it and you feel like that's how you're gonna stand out, then don't do it, because that's not from a place of love and honesty. It's not from a place of honesty. You have all the time, babe. If you're gonna achieve something and you're 50 when you do it, that's good. If you're gonna be 80 when you achieve it, that's good, as long as you're doing shit that you don't regret. Work on your procrastination. Stop putting things off because you think you have enough time. That's something else. Because still do the things you love to do and be courageous and just do it because you have enough time. But don't be like, oh, I have so much time, so it doesn't matter, I can do it also tomorrow or a week later or a month later. No, that's procrastination. That's a different thing. But yeah, you have enough time. You don't already have to have it right now. If you're ready to have it right now, work for it. Put those shoulders under and work for it. If you know that it's about to come, but you also feel it, that it's right. If you feel like you're pushing it way too hard and it doesn't come organically, then you should look into it why. Yeah, like I said, this video is not gonna be long because my throat really hurts. But I'll be back with you guys next week with a really fun video. Just saying that already. And I want to give you a little tip of the day, and that is try to do something new every week. I just actually started, I always film my videos on the Monday or on a Sunday, but that's my start of the week. I just take a chill pill, and not really a pill, but I just chill, and I was like, let me do something new. And I've lately been really into painting and wanted to do also ceramic pot making and stuff. So I made a painting today. So I never paint. This is me with my beginner paint, but it's not that's counting. What counts is just that I'm trying something new. I'm coming out of my comfort zone, and actually it really helped me relax. I was super chill the whole time, and it just got my mind out of things. So for this week, try to do something new. It can also be something small, maybe a new recipe that you've never done before, but just something that makes you feel a little bit ooh, okay, gotta do something new, and just gives you a little different vibes, different energy. And yeah, like and subscribe for the video, you guys. Let me know in the comment section what you would like to see or what you would like to hear for next week, and I'll make sure, or the week after, and I'll make sure that I put in an item. Yes. Bye bye.